Hello everybody. I've got a quick mail day. We're actually probably going to open some Everfest at the same time. First lot is a graded lot from PCG that I wanted to share. You might have caught these in some recent unboxings. First edition Shiana cold foil. This is from the case of Crucible of War that I recently opened. We hit some quad 9s, nothing too fancy. Could have been better, but you know, wasn't. I had a couple of go bananas to grade, which I thought I'd do. They didn't do great, but this is the gold foil Rampart. This is the one with the damage on the bottom, you can see. So I wasn't expecting a super high grade. Again, I just wanted to encapsulate and get them in slabs. Storm Striders. This graded very well. This is from a recent purchase actually. And these graded extremely well. Shame about the corners of course, but 2 10s on an alpha tunic. No complaints from me. So that's the recent grading. These were over the course of a couple of days actually. So onto some more spicy stuff. This box is from the Taco King himself, Rudy from Alpha Investments. I'm a patron. This was one that I wanted, the Everfest pack or kit. It took a while for him to get his Everfest stock, so it's a little bit delayed. But it actually arrived here pretty quickly. I think it took about a week. So there's a case of Everfest, which I'll open to show you guys what we end up getting. And there are one of each exclusive extended art, even bigger than that. The humidity has done its part here and they're a little bit bent, but cool to have. Very cool promo to have nonetheless. Actually quite a playable card. A lot of ninjas are playing it as far as I know, in my local scene anyway. And of course, if you're not aware, this beautiful matte, I believe this is, oh, I'm gonna get it wrong now, fractal replication. That's the one that this is. Absolutely gorgeous playmat, of course. I thought while I'm recording, I might as well see if Rudy sent some spice. So let's have a look. I'm aware the table's shaking. I'm sorry about that. Let's see if the case from Alpha Investments has any spice in it. This will change things if we hit big or not, you know, as to whether the kit was worth buying. Because I did buy all those Rudy promos, the Rudy Gem Keeper promos. One of them was on my actual account, so I get the $69 off. So this kit is actually not very expensive, even including the international shipping. So I hope I hit a Stavo. That's what I'm hoping to hit. You guys will experience that with me. Hope everyone's doing well. Not much updates on my end. Just, there we go, fractal and a fractal. I did just speak to you guys with that Crucible video about some updates on my end. Nothing new since. I'm playing an Armory tomorrow in Classic Constructed and then have a Pro Quest the day after, so pumped for that. Although I am still waiting on some cards to arrive, and if they don't, I won't be able to play the deck I want to play. Alright, there's a cool hit. Runeblood Incantation, full art. I'm not sure whether I'll play Prism or Dory for ProQuest. The mail arriving might actually dictate that. But I have been enjoying Prism and I want to continue, maybe just play this season out with Prism. She does seem to have a better chance at doing well in the meta, in the matchups. I'm expecting a lot of Prism mirrors, but Dory's terrible into Prism anyway, so it kind of sucks that that's the meta. Dory's terrible against Viserai and Prism, really. So we'll see. High Striker and a Revel. Cash out Majestic in that Carnival slot. So yeah, I figured I'd record the Rudy kit case opening just in case it's crazy good or something. I don't know what a crazy good case would be now. Maybe a God pack like Chris Size opened would be cool, obviously. Although I really don't think there's many packs that like that stacked in the world. I think there's the possibilities are very, very small. I don't know if anyone's done the numbers, but it's got to be minuscule to hit. Legendary, Fabled, and a foil Majestic. I don't think I've even seen someone open a pack that was like a Fabled and a Skullcap. I don't think I've even seen that. Obviously, that's where most of the value is. But you could, there is the chance of getting one better, which is an Extended Art Majestic. That would be the better version of the God pack. Alright, box 1, no cold foil yet. Bad Beats. And a Valda. I had a friend build me a Icelander deck. I'm looking forward to trying that in Blitz whenever I go to a Blitz armory next. A very high control Icelander deck. I was speaking about this on stream just the other day. Alright, that's our first cold foil. It's a, what day is it today? Thursday morning? Thursday afternoon in Sydney, Australia as I record this. It's been raining non-stop. There's flooding everywhere. I live in an apartment, so that doesn't affect me too much, but there's some places, especially in Queensland, which is a state to the north, there's been some life lost. We got this in our other case, foil Spring Tidings. Very, very uneventful first box. We'll see what the rest of the case looks like. Smashing good time. All right, very ordinary box. How many Majestics did we hit? 3, 7, 8. Okay. I'm used to seeing a couple of foil Majestics. Maybe I'm just spoiled. So yeah, rain, flooding. I don't think it's going to affect my ProQuest aspirations, the ones I want to get to, but it may. Some stores may actually shut down. I don't know. Especially if they spring a leak or something. The rain's just, it's monsoon. Rain is just non-stop. It does affect, obviously, road conditions and stuff. Australia tends to be quite a dry country, so when it flips over and it rains a lot of places get flooded. Here we go. So foil, where do we put this? Put this here for now. Cold foil Featherfoot. Cold foil Silver. Problem also with this rain is the foils, every foil in my house has become a Pringle. It's annoying, it sucks. I'm doing my best to avoid it. But I don't think anyone right now can avoid it if they're around this much rain. There's way too much humidity in the air. Okay. Miraging Metamorph foil. Meta hit right there. Scary good card. Emeritus. Scalding. Shrill. And what have we got in the back? A Vexing. I don't think I've faced a Rune Blade playing that yet. What does it do again? Oh yeah, it creates 2 rune chance, that's right. No, I have. It's pretty strong, I believe. Especially the Arcane Barrier, plus the ability. Okay, Fire Breathing. In the Swing. And an Earthlore Bounty. I like that the ProQuest Goldfall version of Earthlore is not extended, meaning Everfest still has the rarer, I guess, a Coldfall Earthlore is still a thing that people still want. Okay, what have we got here? There's a Skull Crushers Coldfoil. First Majestic Coldfoil of the case. You guys see that there? It's a little bit glare intensive on the edges of my playmat, I'm aware of that. But I think all in all, the video, the quality of the lighting's gone up. Let me know if you hate it. Unfortunately, once you put a sleeve on something, the glare is unavoidable. And I don't think I can put like a polarized filter on I mean, I'm sure there is a polarized filter for an iPhone camera, but I'm not sure I'm willing to go to those lengths to get rid of the glare. I think doing that actually removes the ability to see the foils as well. Pry Yellow foil. Rolling Thunder. Foil Majestic, second one for this box. So this box had a Cold Foil Majestic and 2 Foil Majestics, which is nice. Skirmish, Lantern, Tekla Pounder. I haven't played against this card yet, but it seems strong. Is it a little bit like a Channel Mount Heroic? I don't know. Alright, Timekeeper's Whim. Got 4 packs of box 2 left. Just want Starvo, just one time to record pulling one. Twin Twisters. Ask 2 packs. I watched Fabled Hunters talk about the coloring on this set, maybe a bit of a acknowledgement of Chinese New Year or Lunar New Year with the red and gold. I'm more tied Everfest packaging to Christmas because it's like ripping, it's wrapping paper and it's red and white. This would have made a very cool Christmas release. Although I'm pumped anyway for whatever they're doing around Christmas. They said there'll be some giftable Flesh and Blood products, which would be cool. Runic Reclamation. So this is box 3 of the case from Alpha Investments, if you've skipped ahead. I wanted to immediately see what we got. Alright, there's something cool in there. Foil Spectral. Arcane Lantern. Is that a... no, that's a rare. I was going to say, is there a Majestic behind that? Good cold foil to hit. Not quite Majestic, but definitely the better rare to hit. Seeing this set is full of cold foil potions and amulets. I'm not actually sure what that sells for, what the worth is, what people value it at. I haven't seen, like I haven't looked to see. I haven't sold one. Here we go. Extended Art Majestic foil. If you've watched oh look, double Winds of Eternity pack. if you watched the preview box I got, we pulled that actually. I freaked out thinking maybe it's the extended art. Turns out there's a couple, but there's still very good hits, still big money hits. T-Bone, bingo. T-Bone's interesting. If they ever bring out a mechanologist warrior, you'll be able to set up a turn where you forcibly destroy someone's equipment. You can already do that with T-Bone, but warrior has shatter now, so you can force them to block with something like a courage or blade hold and then destroy it. It's a cool well, especially for warrior who like Dawn Blade Dory, I should say, when you're trying to get counters on your weapon as an example. It's very handy to have a way to remove armor from the match. It stops them being able to stop your armor. There we go, shatter. Sorry, it stops them being able to stop you hitting them, but it also removes more than likely some aggression. Like, think about it like a carrion husk in the very start of the game. Forcing them to block with it and then destroying it is such a strong thing. Although in that case, you'd have to actually be doing 6 or more damage over the block, so you'd need to be hitting them for 12, but it can be done. It's possible. This is box 3. So far, biggest hit's been a Skull Crushers. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe the Extended Art Winds of Eternity is actually worth more in this case. All right. Swing Big. I love seeing that as a warrior player. Every time I see that, I block it, and then I create a quicken for my turn, which is amazing on warrior, since you always want to go again. There we go. Second extended art of the box. Pick a card, any card. I'm gonna keep the very pretty one on top. Steadfast. I've so far hit 3 out of 3 legendaries in the last 3 cases, so I'm hoping not to break that streak today. And I had some hope that seeing this case came all the way from the US, it brought some luck, you know. All right, last pack, box 3. Wild Ride and Oath of Steel. Nothing crazy. Last box. I am zooming through this. It is just a quick mail day. I didn't want to make the video go for too long. It's already, what, 20 minutes? 25 minutes by the time I'm done. If you're still around, don't forget to subscribe. If you haven't, we're closing in on that 2,000 sub mark for the giveaway. Right now, it's an Arcane Rising first edition box that I open and send you the contents, but there are additions to that. I believe it originally said Tales of Aria boxes, but there's a good chance I'll do some Everfest instead, assuming that's what people will want. Here we go. Phantasmal Haze. Pulverize. Who would have thought you'd see a 16 dominate go again attack in the game? But I've seen it and I don't like it. Double even bigger than that pack. in the blue Prism aura. I didn't, till I started playing Prism, I didn't realize that there was this color specific stuff with Prism, where the yellow aura is an instance. Then now we have all these blue ones from Everfest. I also didn't realize that in Everfest they only come in blue, even though they're rares, which is a unique thing, right? Most class rares, most rares, I should say, full stop, in the game. Okay, it's our 4th extended art. So what I'm trying to say is most cards in this in the game, in Flesh and Blood, if they're a rare or a common, come in all the pictures, but the illusionist ones don't, and I didn't realize that. Look at that. Foil Majestic. Cold Foil Majestic, I should say. Double Majestic pack as well. Genus. So far, not too bad. 2 Majestic Cold Foils. No Legendary. No Fable, obviously. And I would count, if we hit a Starvo Cold Foil Bravo start of the show, that would 100% count towards the Legendary count for me. That's a rare one to see in foil. Microprocessor. So where are we? 4. So we've hit 2 Cold Foil Majestics, 4 Rainbow Foil, 1 Extended Art, so 5 Rainbow Foil. Not too bad. Could be better. Definitely seen better cases. But we're not quite done yet. I think we're halfway through this last box. Has anyone tried playing Prism in the current meta? The 27 aura build. I think it's 27. It's a lot of auras. All the blue ones, all the yellow ones. Very few reds in the deck. I believe Hayden Dale has 1-2 ProQuest with it. It's definitely strong in this meta. I think we've got a cold foil here. We do. Deja Vu. So 3 cold foil rares. 4 if you count the Arcane Lantern as one of those. Pyroglyphic. And a Scour. This may be it for the case. 100 Winds. Spring Tidings, non-foil. Wild Ride. 4 packs left. Ooh, not bad. Foil Hero. Don't know if these hold any value. I think having them as the armory kit as cold foil is where the value in those heroes are if you're planning to play them, but we'll see when PvE is a thing. Timidity Point. Second last pack. Wax on. Pick a card. Alright, last pack magic. We can hope. Starvo, Legendary, something to redeem. It's not a Starvo. It's not a cold foil either. Bad Beats and 2 rares. Well, that's what we got from the Rudy pack, Rudy kit, I should say. Not terribly disappointed. Big hit in Winds of Eternity Extended, and the 2 cold foil Majestics are good. Happy with that. Guys, hope you enjoyed. Hope you like the playmat. I'll use this as a background more often. It will now be my Prism playmat as well. Look forward to talking to you guys soon. Take care.